Hello? Thank you. What? How? Chat, you're going to have to believe me. You're going to have to believe me on this one. You know what I did? Between between testing the audio, testing the recording, testing everything to make sure it worked. I mean, we don't even have time to get in that you missed my extremely good joke where Mulder was shouting at me and I said, Mulder, now is not the time because I just started the stream. She was also quiet. And does she not even know how embarrassing this is for me and embarrassing for the channel and what is at stake here? And I said, speaking of steak, let's talk about how well done my intro is. But now you heard none of that. But hi, welcome to Is This Your Card, where we have a working microphone. I hope you are able to hear the intro. If not, I'm gonna be mildly upset. That's it. Welcome to Is This Your Card? Of course, this is a weekly stream where we play a variety of digital card games. Potentially even non-digital card games down the line. Who knows? Going to make sure that this is at least audible as well. We're in the third week of Hearthstone. Oh yeah, you can hear that. We're in the third week of Hearthstone, a little game by a small indie company named Blizzards. Not to be confused with those that you might scrumptious on from a local Dairy Queen. But from one Dairy Queen to another. I can assure you that this is a game of ups and downs. And mostly ups, as then I hope our ranking goes up on ladder as we play through some standard ranked gameplay across a variety of decks. But before we get into that, I mean, this whole show wouldn't be possible without the support of the fine folks that give us money at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's because of that that all the incompetence that comes from this stream is able to just get kind of like muddied in. You know, it's like peeing in a pool. I hope that y'all could be the filter by donating and supporting us over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You did this. Yes, exactly, chat. This is all you're doing, good or bad. Let's talk about the good and let's talk about the bad. As for what we have going on today, the good being the decks that I will be able to showcase and talk about, and the bad being the decks that I will instead play instead of the one, as opposed to the ones that I had mentioned. So, what are we doing today? Well, I guess there's probably a better screen for this. We are playing Standard. As mentioned previously, or if you've played games, often they might need additional reasons to sell cards, to sell product, and to get people to want to play the game and want to play with new cards. So they make new cards, and they got to give a reason to people to play with new cards. And people want to play with new cards already, but they want to give them a reason to play with multiple new cards. And that's where different formats come in, this one being Standard. I wonder if I click on this, will it tell me? Groovy. Standard, only core, which is like a core set, if you will, a collection of cards that are kind of just locked into the game. Previously known as a Classic, I believe, which then got turned into this, but let's call it core. And the cards of the last 2 years can be used, meaning that stuff that has come out this year, such as the most recent expansion, I believe it's called The Barons. Should have gone and just called it Barons Chat. And of the previous year, right? They let you play. They let you play with new stuff. It's fun. Things get cycled. Things get updated. And most recently, actually, I believe on Monday, there was a series of updates. A series of updates were indeed made to Standard. They did a bunch of changes to some cards, some nerfs, if you will. I think I could probably showcase a couple of them here. And it wasn't just some small stuff. It was a lot of stuff here. I believe 15 cards in total, although I don't think all of them were from Standard. For instance, this is a card here. Refreshing Spring Water was originally 4 mana. Now it's 5 mana. Ta-da! There's a card called First Day of School. Was originally 0 mana. And now it's 1 mana. But this used to only add 2 cards to your hand. 2 random 1-cost minions. And so now it costs mana to cast, but they give you 3. See, this is the beauty of digital card games that don't have a paper equivalent. Is that they can make not just, they don't just outright ban cards or restrict cards. They can make modifications to cards, for better or for worse. But we'll talk about that when we play Classical next week, or Classic. Yeah. So there's a bunch of changes, which I was totally not aware of until they were coming out, until they happened. And so I kind of had to remake some of the decks I have available. But I'll go over a quick little view of some of the decks that if you do happen to play Standard Hearthstone, if you do happen to find yourself on ladder, these are some of the decks you are likely to find. Not all of these cards, or sorry, not all the, like there's more than just these decks that'll be out and about. But these are the ones that I saw. I went, oh, that's cool. I have some of this stuff for. I'm going to play these. And then I spent 20,000 arcane dust, which is the crafting currency, on the rest of them. So let's cover them class by class. And let's start with some of the bigwigs. This is Secret Paladin. Paladin, of course, is the class of choice here. If you are an older Hearthstone player, you might be familiar with a card called Mysterious Challenger from back in the day, which fueled a deck called Secret Paladin. Secret referring to the fact that there are these cards called, well, secrets. They act almost like trap cards. They are cards that are hidden kind of face down. You pay the upfront cost, they're hidden face down, and when a certain qualification is met on your opponent's turn, ta-da, you get an effect. The card we are looking at right now, for instance, Avenge, costs 1 mana. It's a secret. It says secret, when one of your minions dies, give a random friendly minion +3/+2. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. Mysterious Challengers back in the day now. It's several years ago, so I think so, right? It does feel kind of weird to say, but if it was released in the Grand Tournament, which was in 2015, which was 6 years ago. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. Really? Oh, okay. Well, the point is, there are a bunch of these cards that are secrets. And we have a bunch of cards that have benefits when we play secrets. For instance, there's this sword. It's a weapon. When we attack, we get to play out a secret from our deck. Here's a creature. It has a battle cry. If we have a secret, draw a minion. There's, I guess this particular build has fewer cards relating to secrets than others. I mean, you have cards like this that just say draw a holy spell, which include, well, some of the secrets that we have. You have cards like the Goody Two Shields, which has an ability called Spell Burst, meaning that when you play a spell, for a one-time effect, you get the spell burst. So this has Divine Shield. When it loses its shield, if we play another spell, it gets Divine Shield again. That's pretty reasonable, especially when all of our secrets are, well, cheap. Paladin secrets are almost, I believe it's universally, they're going to be 1 mana. They're a single mana. Whereas something like Hunter secrets are going to be 2 mana. Mage secrets are going to be 3. And then I believe Rogue Secrets are also 2 mana. Although things may have changed. Who knows? Mysterious Challenger was 6 years ago, so could be anything could happen. Secret Paladin is top dog in this format. It's why a couple of the cards I mentioned, some I didn't, from this deck got nerfed. Libram Paladin. This is one that I kind of just picked between this and Secret Paladin initially, which one I wanted to build, and then I ended up building both. This does play some of the similar cards just because, well, getting to cast free stuff and free stuff from your deck is pretty good. But it's also based around Librams, which I'm going to level with you. I don't know. This is all new to me. I mean, I know that there's a recurring thing. For instance, they all have the word Libram in here, and they all do a thing, often involving Librams. And there is, where'd you go? There's a card in here, ta-da, Aldor Truthseeker, which reduces the cost of your Librams by 2. Which is pretty good. They come in all shapes and sizes, and they do a variety of different things. Libram of Judgment over here, rather, is a weapon. So getting a cheaper weapon, not bad. This makes you gain 8 health, get an 8/8 with Taunt Divine Shield. That's pretty good, especially if you're able to reduce that cost. This deck seems extremely annoying. I've yet to play it, and I've yet to play against it, but I'd like to give it a shot later today. Those are the 2 Paladin decks I have built. I'll show off some of the Druid decks. Now, we talked about this clown. Carnival Clown. People, I thought I was getting trolled. People said there was a thing called Clown Druid. I said that I'm being lied to. But apparently, I wasn't. However, most people neglected to tell me that some of the cards from Clown Druid that helped make it tick, or helped make it survive, rotated. Yeah. And that's okay. It's okay. We'll find a way. And we did kind of find a way. I took one of the lists that I had seen, kept it pretty similar. It uses this card, Carnival Clown. 9 mana 4/4. It has Taunt. It has a Battle Cry. You summon 2 copies of it. So that's 12 power, 12 toughness, costs 3 bodies. And they all have Taunt. But if it's corrupt, so if you've cast a spell while this card was in hand that costs more than it, you get to fill your entire board of clowns. And the card that we have that costs more than this is called Survival of the Fittest. It costs 10 mana and gives +4/+4 to all minions in your hand, deck, and battlefield. So if we cast this, that means that we get an entire board of 8/8 clowns. Now, getting to 10 mana is a lot, but thankfully, we're Druid. And Druid ramps. It's green. Druids are green. You can clap now. And I thought, hey, this is pretty okay. You know, I made some switches, and not bad. I couldn't find a recent list. 5 minutes before the show, I find this. I find somebody has been playing a Clown Druid list. The Clown Druid it's back, baby, and it's not, I don't know if it's better than ever, but it's very similar to the list that I had built. And it was playing a couple of more beasts, which I guess is okay. I mean, you have this card, Guardian Animals, that summons some beasts. Has a lot of board control elements going on here. You got the Thick Hide Kodo. That's a huge ass. Taunt, defensive. It's great. It's cool and good. Clown Druid. I'm going to be playing this deck. Token Druid. This is, you might see this a bit more. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a Druid deck that is based around creating token creatures. So you play spells, things that aren't minions, and they will create minions for us. Sometimes they'll create more than one, which is, hey, we play one card and we get 2 minions. And that's not bad. Although typically the minions are bad. So we need to do something to get them to be, well, a little more threatening. That's where you get cards like Arbor Up, the worst show on television, where we buff all of our minions and it happens to make 2 minions. Soul of the Forest, we make it so if they kill any of our minions, we get some back, and now they're trees. Pride's Fury, large butt, just a massive. So you get the picture. We buff our things. We go wide, and we smash. Capiche? Great. Face Hunter. This is one that y'all might be familiar with if you've played Hearthstone ever, seen a meme surrounding the game. Hunter, of course, has a hero power called Steady Shot, which just deals 2 damage to the enemy hero. That's direct damage. That's burn, baby. And so why not do more direct damage? With all of this. It's a series of cards that deal damage to our opponent. Great. Admittedly, this build has a bit more board control involved than previous iterations, but I imagine, look, if Mysterious Challenger was 6 years ago, I imagine across those 6 years, they've kind of said, hey, charge, not great. A little, doesn't really interact super well. Kill command, that's a bit too much damage. Let's tone it down a little bit. But still a real contender of a deck. And then another deck that got hit with a whole bunch of nerfs is Minionless Mage, Spell Mage. It has a couple of different names I've seen. I just called it No Friends. It's a mage deck that has no, minions. None. 0. It does have a series of cards that can help us discover minions. For instance, Font of Power, discover a mage minion. If our deck has no minions, keep all 3. Discover, when you play it, you get to select one of 3 options. And so this is 1 mana, put 3 mage minions into our hand. That's pretty good. Obviously, there's a cost associated with it, but I think that's okay. We'll clear the board. We'll kill everything over and over and over again. We have cards like Incanter's Flow. 2 mana, reduce the cost of the spells in your deck by 1. That's kind of absurd. It doesn't do anything by itself, obviously. But that's a lot. That's a lot. Maybe I'm an old man, but that's a lot. And Deck of Lunacy. This is kind of funny. It's a legendary spell. Transform spells in your deck into ones that cost 3 more, and they keep the original cost. As you can see, we have a lot of really cheap spells. And so if we cast this, say we could draw one of our 1 mana spells, and it could become a 4 mana spell, like Fireball, except it only costs 1 still. And then there's something about Cthulhu, but I wouldn't worry about it right now. And then there's a couple of other decks. There's a Rush Warrior deck. Rush, I guess I'll show off a little bit of it. I don't actually think I own the cards, and frankly, I played Rush Warrior when it came out, when Rush was introduced, and I found it extremely boring. But it's a deck that has a bunch of cards with Rush that, clear the board, make your minions scary, hits them hard, damages things, destroys things. You get the picture. It's Rush. I'm talking Geddy Lee. You get you know what I mean. And then there's a bunch of different control variants. Like there's a Control Warlock, a Control Priest, Control Warrior, all that stuff. But let's not clown around any further. Let's hop into ladder. I did decide to play a couple of games. I was a bronze chicken. And I played a couple of games just to figure out. I played the Clown Druid. I played a little bit of the whatchamacallit, the Secret Paladin. As you can see, this is the ranking system. You have bronze, silver, gold, plat, diamond, and legendary. Thank you. I don't have my soundboard up, but pretend there's clapping in the background. Right now we're at gold. We're at gold 9, which we can do much better than that. It's very straightforward rank up system. It can be a bit of a grind. That's ladder in general. But that's okay. So I'm going to play the Clown Druid variant that I called Clown Real. Just in case. Just in case. So I'm curious to see what it's like. I mean, the changes are kind of minimal, but that's okay. I kind of like the one I had, too. And if you're looking for deck lists, there's a whole bunch of resources. Some of the two most popular websites are HS Replay, which is a whole bunch of data. You have deck list data, you have mulligan data, you have, you have a whole bunch of data, which is sometimes helpful and sometimes it can be pretty bad because people just look at number and think number big, number good, and there's a little bit more behind it. Speaking of number big, number good, these are some big numbers, and because they're so big, I'm going to mulligan them. I'm going to keep Overgrowth, however, because this is a card that lets me hit those big numbers. So HS Replay, super handy dandy resource. It's one that's been around for quite some time. It also helps, show cost as well. So if people are looking for, like, it really lets you catalog and organize everything in such a way that you could be like, well, I have this much dust available. I'm looking to play one of these kind of classes, and this is the type of deck I like to play. So it really helps you kind of narrow that down. Too much data. Icy Veins still active? Asks Matt Mitchell in chat. I don't actually know. I was never an Icy Veins boy. I was more of an Icy Hot back patch, if you know what I mean. I have injuries from exercise. And so, also Shaq kicked the shit out of me, and now I have to use that back patch for the rest of my life. It's brilliant marketing, if you ask me. Another resource is using Hearthstone top decks. That lets you see decks from content creators, pro players, that kind of stuff. It says where they are in ladder. Again, has the breakdown and helps kind of like catalog it all together. It's a bit easier and less intimidating to follow. But that's another one where you have to take some of that information with a grain of salt. So I picked one that's right in the middle. 2 5s, 10, and we drew a 5. Cost less. Can't win. Can't win. I used a card called Guess the Weight. We draw a card and then guess if the next card costs more or less to draw it. We have more cards that are less than 5, but we also just drew a 5, and we hit another 5. I don't know what my opponent's doing. They played a toad, which is very large, and then they proceeded to make the toad even larger. If I were to purchase fast food, so I'm going to instead, I'm just going to coin and ramp. How might Guess the Weight work in MTG? You would, that's the thing about Hearthstone and digital games is it lets it streamline things, because that is a type of effect that would appear in other games such as Magic the Gathering. It would just be a bit more clunky. These are very large frogs. What do? Taunt, Divine Shield, Death Rattle, and we draw a clown. Okay. Interesting.
What if?
Well, Taunt and Divine Shield's kind of annoying because they have to chip at it. We haven't drawn anything super spicy. We really want some Guardian Beasts going up here. We're getting cracked for 6 at 15, probably even more. Drawing all of our beasts actually makes Guardian Beasts pretty bad.
This is not what we stood for.
I'm going to try playing this. I'm trying to figure out where my numbers are for certain things. I guess we can hit some Kodos. I don't know what I assume my opponent's playing something with a bunch of spells. I've never seen this toad, but now I fear for my life. Yeah, we have a spell in our deck called Guardian Animals, where we summon 2 beasts that cost 5 or less from our hand and give them Rush, which includes, 4 of those beasts are in our hand. Ideally, we'd want to hit Lake Thresher. We would like to hit a couple of them, if anything. And now we can only really hit Thickhide Kodo. I drew Lightning Bloom. We get 2 mana crystals for this turn only, and then we overload. So I could use this to get up to 9, and then I could play this clown. We get 3 clowns. They have taunt, so it saves us. But then the next turn, when we would normally have 8, we only get 6. But 8 mana doesn't really do that much for us. Like, I could save this to get to this, but we got time. So I'm just going to clown around. I think I'm going to clown around. Druid of the Plains. Like, we do have a 7 that we would, I guess, want to hit, the Druid of the Plains, but that's it. Yeah, you can reveal the card if we're talking, Magic. Like, you would just need to reveal the top card of your deck, and then, draw a card and reveal that card, and then you may reveal the next top card of your deck, and if it's I think it's bigger, congratulations. All right. Wow, we're in a bad spot. This is a giant toad. 5. I don't mind playing this. I mean, I don't think I'm in a great spot. This can hit a little rabbit that is actually very good here. I think I'm going to play this to try and prevent it. I could play this Twilight Runner. This card's really neat. It's a 5 mana 5/4 with stealth, and whenever it attacks, you draw 2 cards. Oh, well, I mean, this doesn't really matter with Lake Thresher. This card's actually really cool. It's a 5 mana 4/6, and it also damages... also damages minions next to whomever this attacks. So if we attacked, say, one of these 4/5s, the teacher's pet that's in the middle, it's going to hit the adjacent minions as well, but they are not going to do damage to me. So we drew the other 10 mana spell, making this infinitely worse. Oh boy. Okay. Our opponent has us dead on board. Because they have 9, 13, 14 damage just as is. If they have anything else, it's pretty bad for us. If we draw this, we have some 4s that we can hit to help us survive, I guess. Let me take a look at my list. We have some 4s to hit that we can survive. We don't have that. This is pretty bad. Chat, this is pretty bad. Because if this dies, it summons something, right? Yeah, that's pretty bad. So I'm going to just spin the wheel. All right. I'm going to remember, I got to remind not to hit quit. Quit's at the very bottom. So you don't want to draw both of these Survival of the Fittest, and you don't want to draw both copies of Lake Thresher and both copies of Twilight Runner, if you can handle it. I'd recommend not doing that. You kind of want them in your deck for most of the time. But that's okay. I mean, that's the price you pay with a deck like this too, right? Honestly, the biggest thing when it comes to playing ladder is just getting used to not caring about losing, right? It's about not getting riled up, so to speak. A warlock. Well, I don't think I want a Thickhide Kodo against a Warlock. Every Warlock I've ran into, except for one, has been Control. And if we get hit by a Zoo Warlock, that's fine. I'll carry that burden. Do I have a pop filter? Yes, right here. It doesn't, I'm just extremely dehydrated. What's the math on doing this?
Let's see.
Hell yeah.
I'm no choice.
Back in my day, when this cost 2 mana, sometimes you could just coin it out on 2. And there was a huge back and forth over whether or not it's the right thing to do. And it definitely is more situational than people give it credit. But this is different. This gets us 2 mana crystals. Sort of. And now, I'm just going to do this. So on our turn 3, we're going to untap with 6 mana. At least I got to play the clown. That is true. Oh no. Well. Do I want to coin wild growth here? Hitting 8 is a lot better than 7, admittedly, but
This will be good.
we're playing Oops All Ramp. Effectively, yeah, we're playing, this is the list that we're playing. I'll get it posted in chat for y'all. Part of me wishes I was playing a Warlock deck. I really, like, look at that. Warlock's hero power. You draw a card, and you get to take 2. Oh. Send in the clowns. What do? You just shuffle in 2 things? Okay. And you shuffle in 2 things, and if you're corrupt, you draw. Sure. Well, I don't really have anything I can do.
This will be good.
So I'm going to smash this one so that it can't kill this. And currently that can't kill my 3/2. Do we have a list command? Not that I know of for right now. The list command, I'll be the list command. How about that? What the hell did this do?
Let's see.
Anyways. I'm just going to play some clowns. Let's just play this thing for free. But Warlock, I guess I had 6 mana. They don't have a board clear. But I would rather trade a Wingus and a Dingus than the Strongman and one of these. I could just hold on to this. 1 Wingus, 2 Dingus. Shoot him! I'm the real Dingus. No, shoot him! I'm the real Wingus. Okay. I admittedly... Oh, okay. I don't know the cards super well. I don't know the cards super well. However, so anytime stuff like that happens, I'm like, okay, well, does Defile exist? Like, what's going on here? Oh, yeah. All right, well, this plus hero power is pretty good. This only has 4, so I could attack this and hero power this for the last little bit of damage. I'm taking 7, but life is a resource or a highway, one of the two, and this card gains me 5, so it's totally fine. But if I hit that stupid rabbit... That's not the stupid rabbit. There's a rabbit that, like, when it hits something, it wraths their entire board, just kills everything. But it's a 1/1. And my opponents always laugh at me anytime it hits play. But instead, we just got a free 10/10.
Time goes short.
So yeah, now we have a pretty reasonable board. And they're 1 off, so their wrath effect, their board wipe, they're just straightforward board wipe. Oh no. I hate this card so much. It got buffed as well, but this card is absolutely absurd. It's called Hysteria. It used to cost 3 mana. I don't think I've seen it do anything except for wrath. This card is also very annoying. Well, I could wait until I have more clowns in play.
Now, how about...
Like, do I want to do this? Or that? This or that? I kind of just want to put down Wingus and Dingus here. I maybe should have innervated earlier when being a bit more aggressive. But I really don't know what these Warlock decks actually play. That's one of the big things about coming back to this game, is it's hard to know... Like, I can learn what certain decks are doing, but I guess for something like this, knowing how I should rebuild, what turns I should rebuild on, what, like, cards I should worry about... See, chat, patience is a virtue. We are going to clown around. No! Okay. Joke's on them. All of my cards were bad. This is so big. That's messed up. The worst part is I can do this, and my opponent can just use 1 card and board wipe me. Ooh, but I think I mean, given what they have, I kind of want to do this. I still want to save that. God, these clowns are genuinely hurting my eyes. Yeah, there we go. Oh, good. It was created by their scorpion. Neat. Neato. This is fine. We still have another one of the 10 mana spells in our deck. Which means, I mean, typically you want to draw before you do stuff, but I really want to hit the 10 mana one. Because the 10 mana one, again, is the rabbit. There we go. So it's a little rabbit. It has rush and poisonous. Also damages the minions next to whomever this attacks. That's a disgusting noise. So, and because it's poisonous, everybody dies. Costs more. How does he do it? A multitude of golden clowns.
Twisted.
Oh, my fingers slipped. So there may be an additional reason as to why.
Jaina versus Sylvana.
Have I gotten really bad?
Victory for the Forsaken.
You asked for it.
I'm fully willing to accept that. It's just very and the fact that it's been 6 years also make it a little more comforting, you know? Cuz 6 years is a long time. But anyways, we're playing No Minion Mage, and don't worry, chat. This one is a real cheap deck to play. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Hunter. Maybe I should have kept that other one. That's the speed I'm looking for. Ooh. Cheap financially, yes.
Greetings. I trust you will not waste my time.
Beg your pardon? Discover a spell damage minion. My next minion costs 1 less. Okay. Oh. 5 mana, 5/5, spell damage +2, and death rattle. The next minion I draw inherits these powers. Of which I have none. 5 mana, 4/4, battle cry, discover a spell +1. This is a legend. But this card is actually good. Like, it does a thing for us. And it's 4 mana now. That's pretty cheap. Cheap as it's basically a red deck. It's also cheap monetarily. And I guess it could be pretty straightforward. Oh no, they got a dog. Deal 4 damage to a minion and any excess damage to both neighbors. That's not bad. That lets me kill this, this, and this. Okay. And now they just have a single Warpletinger?
Two will suffer.
Hello.
Hungry, aren't ya?
Have I gone first a single time? Twice. Twice. I kind of want to get rid of... This is a little gross. Discover a beast. Give all copies of it, including this one? Oh, no. I mean, I'm a little ways away from this, so I should probably develop to the board. I don't think I can afford to do this. Also, if I could get a board wipe. Add a biscuit to your hand that refreshes 2 mana crystals. Fireball deals 7 to a single target. I'm not worried about that. I'll take Ruined Orb. This card is pretty cool and good. See, I'm starting to feel like I should have kept that Frost card in my hand. You know the one. Discover a spell. Do I want to fire off this? 3 minions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of want to survive until I can do this. 3 minions, and they're all mage minions. But if I discover a 3 mana spell, that's pretty good.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, I'll do this. 1 damage to a minion, and the minions next to it. Oh, why, it's perfect. I could kill off this card. It's a little annoying. Like, I could do this into that. Chip that down to 3. 3 is also a bit more relevant. I don't know. I feel like I kind of need to keep the board as clear as possible. Discover a minion? Sure.
Hello.
I don't know. This is another issue, I guess, is that I don't know these cards. And so discovering is a little awkward. I will admit that is one thing that has been it's been a lot coming back to this game, is that shit's hard. It is proven to be difficult to return to this game. I'll say that. Sure, get me a spell damage minion or something. Anything, please. This is the best you can do? Freeze a minion and deal 3 to it. So this lets me kill off that, and then I shoot that. But now I'm at 12. They have 2 of the bunnies, or the whatever it's called, the 1 mana 1/1 that whatchamacallits clones itself. That one, Warpletinger. Why'd I call it a bunny? I mean, it's kind of like a rabbit, right? Like, I'm at 8, and I'm clearing the board, and I don't have anything. I felt like I've been on the back foot for the entirety of this. I mean, I guess I could maybe try to find something through what I have. I feel like I want to get this off pretty early. It's the play on the Vorpal bunny from Monty Python. What about that other bunny? You mean what about the whatchamacallit? The 10 mana 1/1 poisonous rabbit. That's the rabbit that kills everyone. That's the rabbit that everyone's scared of. The killer rabbit of Kerbanog. Are you telling me that there are 2 rabbits in Monty Python and the Holy Grail? It's a mythical beast. What myth? Summon 2, secretly pick one that dies when it takes damage. Okay. How do I not die? Transform spells in my deck. Sure, why not? All right, here's hoping they don't have 4 damage immediately. Banicula. Yes, exactly. Banicula. Here's hoping a Face Hunter deck doesn't have damage immediately. All right. I got a fun game for us, chat. Let's see if I can go... Let's see if I can win a single game tonight. Just one. Please. Don't make me call James. If I lose every game tonight, I'm calling James. James? Yeah, no, I'm changing the game for June. Yeah, changing the game for June. No, we're holding off Yu-Gi-Oh. Changing the game. Yeah, we're playing Magic the Gathering. Yeah, Magic Arena.
Versus Leandrin.
My blade burns
Just immediately
with
go
holy
back to
fire.
Pokemon.
You asked for it.
Prediction if Wheeler wins? Yes. Can I not run a prediction? I should be able to. They might not be available on the stream. Who knows? June is Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just not sure. Who's even to say? I hate all these cards. Give me Font of Power. I am going first now, so maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that's a good sign. Oh, thank you, Juliamon.
Wait to read these.
Oh no. It's that deck I know nothing about. Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm not casting this immediately, but we get to hear it. I'm going to play this one. What? Sure. After my opponent casts a spell, summon a random 4-cost minion. Yeah, let's go.
May the light.
This better be a bunch of no's. Oh, chat. No faith. So Paladin has a secret that when you play a spell, it switches it for a different spell of that cost. So if I do this, this might just turn into something else. But it didn't. This is the best part about this game. I'm not going to attack for a couple of reasons. They have a Avenge that we talked about previously. If I attack this 1-2 into this 1-1 and they have Avenge, this thing is going to become a 4-5, and that's the worst. I mean, we could deal with it with this, but ideally, no. I just crafted this card and I have no idea what it does. Alright, well now I want this to die. I guess we can kill it with that. I want to play the book first. Who am I kidding? Actually, it's better to Arcane Intellect, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's better to Arcane Intellect. Do I want to kill this? I kind of want to kill this right now. Paladin also has a series of buff spells. They're pretty good. There's a 2-mana one that gives it +2/+2 and you draw a card. There are several different blessings of several different kings. And they're all pretty alright. So one of these has got to be the turn a spell into a different spell. But if they want to cast a spell, I want to cast a spell. Add a biscuit to my hand. I'm going to do this just to check. It didn't. And that's okay. What the hell is this? What is this? Why do they have a horse? Where do they get a horse from? There's a horse in that? How? I literally just made this deck. I didn't see any damn... Well. Jandis Barrow. I don't. I find that very funny. Just. This only refreshes mana crystals, so it won't let me go from 6 to 8. It's likely I want to do this. Right, clears the board. So I could just play Jaundice. Or sorry, Jaundice.
What makes something real?
Potato Tababo. What do? Summon 2 random 5-cost minions. And secretly pick one that dies. But they're the same minion. Just I'll pick this one. They won't see it coming. Oh, that's funny. How many 5-cost minions can this summon? Oh, I'll do chat's favorite thing. Hey, what are the odds, chat? That's messed up. Stream sniping. Just gonna become a toxic Hearthstone streamer. Oh, just sniped. Stream snipe. Unbelievable. That one. Ooh. They have a very expensive spell coming up, right? I mean, they have cheap spells too, but they have expensive stuff. I've seen it. I guess I could just kill off this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'll just pass. There are currently 68 possible hits, and I hit the same one twice. Cool.
Shatrak will not fall in vain.
Me too.
Lady Liad twin.
Add a copy of each spell I cast on friendly... Oh, there was a version of this card that was a lot... Well, maybe not better, but it was certainly scary. There was a version of this card back in the day that said you cast every spell that you cast that targeted one of your own creatures or minions, you got to cast an additional copy of it onto that creature. So all your buffs just got loaded up. Yeah. Oh. 6, 7, 8. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm liking this deck a little bit more. I mean, obviously it was unfortunate against a face hunter, but I'm very excited to just throw a bunch of damage at my opponent's face. No. You do 5 damage to all minions? If I do that, yeah, if they have Avenge. Oh no! I was that thing. Oh, hold on. They're at 19, 8, 12. Oh, you can only hit a minion with this one. Well. Oh, I should have done this first. 7 damage. Oh, but counter at 9 is when they have that big gross card. So this is appealing. But this I think is the actual call. Although I can't cast both of them, so I don't need to kill this. Yeah, this is just a 4/3.
Faith is my new.
What the hell is this? What is this? Stop that. Get some help. This just kills everything. I have 13 cards left. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I forgot the cost reduction. So again, so this draws 2 cards, and you refresh 2 mana per spell drawn. But because of our cost reduction, it only costs 3, meaning that we're going to just, it adds a mana. But I've hit my head several times. Today, even. Oh, we hunger for vengeance. Wait, what? Stealth plus spell damage? Mini mage? I mean, Thanos is just... or Thalanos? Did I call him Thanos? That's embarrassing. It's okay. Well, there. Yeah, just call every opponent a cheater. Yeah, that's the card that I was a little worried about. But, that's okay. Ooh. At the end of your turn, add a dragon to your hand? I guess we can kill everything. Sure, why not? What's the best way to do this?
What to do? What to do?
Oh, shit. I mean, we can maybe ignore this. The worst part is it has 9 health because we have all these random damage splitters.
What to do?
Like, I could just fire this off. We could just Wingus and Dingus. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I kind of want to cast this too. Yeah, how about this? Now we can get it started. Mini mage. This is honestly, part of this is a lot of fun because I feel like I feel like I'm a Neanderthal that is being unthought, like they've thawed me out of the ice. Because I don't know anything. Give a random minion in my hand +5/+5 and taunt. Well, it's better if I actually attack this into... I'm going to throw this at their face. But I'm going to attack this into their get down, if they have it. Deals 2 damage to all minions, repeat until 1 dies. So if they play the big scary spell, then this can just kill it off. Summon a 3/3. Well, how about I do this to test for... There's a card that, yeah, will effectively counterspell. They don't have it. Woo! Woo! Oh, put this Neanderthal back in the ice because he's running too hot. He's running too hot. That's right. I won a game. I won a game. And you thought, you fools, I threw those previous games. I lost on purpose. And that's the story I'm going to stick to. But speaking of stick around, because I have to take a contractually obligated commercial break. And then we'll be back and we'll keep playing some Lantern. We'll keep playing some ladder and hopefully I'll win and it's standard and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, don't leave. You can't. It's illegal. Okay, bye. All gone. And we're back. Let's hop into more game. For all the people in Twitch chat right now that keep that are mentioning something for the channel point redemption.
You asked for it.
Everything I've suggested has been shot down. Stream in a costume day. Stream as a VTuber day. Everything. Grease wrestling. Have I tried having good suggestions? No. Actually, I usually stick to just great ones. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I just realized we're against Hunter again.
There's something great inside.
Kolek?
I don't have enough mana.
Oh. Well. This isn't going so hot. I can't keep fighting hunters or hunters. Or demon hunter. Wait, hold on. I could...
What to do?
I mean, I could just ping some things. I think doing this into this is not worth it. There are too many things that I have. I could just develop to the board. I could play Wingus and Dingus. I could play this, coin, and shoot one of these, actually. That's not the worst. I mean, it's bad, but it's not the worst. The my next minion costs one less. Sure, let's do that. Because a 2/3 kind of challenges the board pretty well. And if I'm developing this next turn, that's kind of nice. Right? Like, they have to either throw off one of their burn spells at my Apex Legend. Epic. My Apex Epic. Good joke, streamer. Are they all going? They're just going face. They're just going face. They're just going face. Okay. I mean, I think that's fine.
Move along.
Move along. I mean, this does use our mana. Well, ice barrier. Then I shoot this. Ice barrier is pretty reasonable. I could also just play this, and then my mana's a little bit better, but not really. 3 damage on a 1/1. That's pretty bad. I could do this into the ice barrier. That's not the worst. Yeah.
Time runs out on me.
Oh, right. What a friendly? No. Sure, this one. Was hoping they'd attack my 2/2, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, the Hunter matchup feels pretty abysmal. If I'm on the play... Well, I was on the play, wasn't I? No, I have the coin. Of course I'm not on the play. Like, I don't know. Some of this feels like... I don't... this plus that? I'm just going to keep making noises like that, and hopefully it'll work out. I can kill off that, but I can kill off that with this. So I can go wingle, dangle, dongle. Yeah, I'll wingle, dangle, dongle.
Trust your delusions of grandeur.
Okay, and then what? And... Five, 6, 7, 8. They play one of those. That's pretty bad. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because I can draw a 1 mana spell too. I didn't. I did not, but that's okay. It's okay. Tracking. The Face Hunter deck seems pretty good. No. No, pay attention to me. I'm at 6, huh? Okay. I mean, they're at 30. I can maybe kill them. That sounds more bold, more ambitious than I think it actually is. You know? But how do I get the mana? No, I actually wouldn't mind this ring toss. So then playing out this is probably better. Question is, do I want to do this on... Yeah, I could do that on that. Alright, here's hoping they don't have 4 damage in their deck that has a whole bunch of ways of dealing 4 damage. 27, 8 plus that. Come on, come on. Ice Block's still in the format, right? That's not bad. Oh, that is, though. Is that a quick shot, quick shot? Okay. Okay. Hey, can somebody get these Hunter decks off of this ladder? Come on. I'm at... no, I'm not going to say something that mean. Hey, oh, well, back into the fray. It's okay. It's okay. On the draw against a Face Hunter with this deck seems pretty bad. One of the handy-dandy things that you can look at when it comes to these types of decks as well is that you can actually look at...
Oh, it is
the
on.
matchup, they will actually tell you, percentages for matchups. So, for instance, I can look at no minion mage, and it says that the win rate against face hunter as no minion mage is 34.6%, and that's just something that I want to know that. I want to know that. It's a good thing to know. It's a neat stat to know, and that way you can also if you're playing this deck and you're getting your ass kicked, you can just complain about that. Just, it's a bad matchup. It's a 70-30 matchup. Yeah, 70-30. What am I going to do? And then everybody else can be like, oh, yes, total 70-30. What could I do? It was a 70-20 matchup. There was nothing I could have done. Oh, I remember you. Not you. I remember you. Whoa. This card's in standard? Holy smokes. I mean, against them, Wow. It feels so long. It's been a hot moment since I've seen this card. Do I even have a secret in this deck? I think I have a single counterspell, maybe?
What have they done to me?
I'll play this. Numbers don't lie. It's true. Numbers do not lie. I mean, they do. All the time, actually. All the time. Fairly certain I put counterspell in this deck. Wait, what? At the end of your turn, cast a random spell that costs 3 or less. It's hilarious. I'm going to further reduce the cost of spells in my deck. Do I care about this? It's going to die if I ping. Or I could just die next turn. We hunger for vengeance. Do I want a large creature? I go up to 5 next turn. I could coin out the Drake too.
Runs out on me.
+2 spell damage. I mean, this is also +2. I'll take the big one. I'll just play this out. An incredible discovery. Oh, I remember you. This is just going to be a stream of me remembering cards. Hey, I know you. I have 6 mana total, so this is +2. To that, and that's going to be that. I'll take you.
My powers are never truly gone.
My powers are truly outrageous. I think I need to not have this thing exist. I mean, there's a chance I could hit another spell. We'll use this. Oh, I could have killed that first if I really wanted to. Battle cry, I don't care about this. Cast a spell, give that one. What am I coining next turn? Coin strike. I'm not doing that. I want to coin shoot. I'll coin shoot. The best coin in the history of Hearthstone. How'd the games go? Oh,
What makes something real?
who's to say? Who could we tell? What the So this is just the new Pyros. We have Pyros at home. Okay, what's your wording? Secretly pick one that dies when it takes damage. Well, it's got to be this. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Get off my board. You can go anywhere. Three. I'm at. So, are they going to kill me from 19? Am I going to kill them from 19?
Time runs out on me.
They don't have it. It's not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to happen. Wouldn't happen to me. Couldn't happen to me. You wouldn't see it ever happening to me. I'm not going to die. Tipper 727. I feel that. I feel that. R.I.P. Northshire. I assume that card's just being fully rotated and not nerfed or anything. They just rotated that card.
What to do? What to do?
No. Sorry, I'm telling both my opponent and the dog. No. Just pass. Just pass. Just pass. Oh, that's basically a pass. Never mind. Oh, Lucky Wheeler, they call me. One dog deserves another. I didn't even do the math. You wouldn't catch me doing math. Who needs to do the math? Certainly not I. I mean, it's so infinitely not lethal, but sure is next turn. Although I might die. I'm at 15 and they have 8. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I just kill myself? Wait. I just realized a thing. I realized a bad thing. Oh, no. I mean, I didn't do the math, but my opponent very well could. I'm at 13. They don't have 2 fireballs. If they're waiting this long, no way. You like these flame strikes? You like these flame strikes that have been stuck in my hand all game? Truly, my favorite part about Hearthstone is just that you can't you can't rearrange the cards in your hand. Oh. And so you get instances, oh, am I just dead? Yeah, well, one life ain't none life. Yeah, well, it's all about optimizing damage.
Jaina versus Valia.
All about optimizing
Stay in
damage.
the shadows. You asked for it.
All these cards are bad. If they're so bad, Ben, why'd you put them in your deck? None life is my favorite lifestyle choice. Yeah, it's a good habit to get into. Oh, I thought they buffed this card. Pretty sure this card used to be a 6/3. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't trust that card. And I've got nothing I want to do. Yet. Whoa.
Efficient is sufficient.
Prep? But it's not the 4th week of Is This Your Card in May. Why are we seeing prep? Reduce the cost of cards in your hand. One time. Okay.
Oh, it says explode!
Oh. I should. This sequencing was brought to you in part by. I should even play this. Yeah, never mind. I tilted myself. I tilted myself out with sequencing. You wouldn't hit old me, would you? I can get this down later.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
What about mediocrity?
I get. I wouldn't cross
That's right. That's right. I won 2 games in a row. Oh my god. Why have I fallen so far? I used to be a contender.
Jaina
And now look at
versus
me.
Rexa.
I'm a streamer.
Let the hunt begin.
My god.
Asked for it.
Deck of lunacy. Ooh. Oh, her palm has a tattoo of the arcane thing. Wow. Animal thing? Animal thing. Just stop. Why does this keep happening? Stop playing. Stop this. Stop this. I need. What's a good deck against Face Hunter? What's a good deck? What's a deck that I could just play Face Hunter? This is a genuine strategy, by the way. If you are, let's say there's a deck on ladder and it's really kicking your ass, and if it's super popular. Because ladder isn't necessarily about winning a whole bunch, right? It's about winning just slightly more times than you'd lose. A 1/3 is actually kind of annoying on this board. Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll take this.
Oh, it says explode.
It's just about winning slightly more than you lose. Oh. Wiggins. You're just in time for the Borat of Hearthstone to show up. This guy is just looking for his wife. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Good to see you. I feel like I should probably just use this card immediately, right? Well, this plus this is pretty reasonable. Sure, why not? I misunderstood the card.
Safety third.
I misunderstood the card. Working your way through Mass Effect? Isn't that game extremely old? I say that like that holds any weight into the decision. What? Isn't that game old? Where was I going with this before we were so absolute? We were interrupted by myself and my rambling. Is that sometimes if you're on ladder, you could just play the deck that just smacks Face Hunter, or the deck that you're going to run into. You just kick it around. And if you fight a bad matchup, just concede and save yourself some time. They remastered it. Oh. So it's like the Dark Souls of Mass Effect. This card is very good, by the way. Counterspell. No. Friendly minions attacked. I'm going to attack that. I mean, they might have that Rhino. Sure, why not?
Time runs out on me.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
I don't feel super healthy, but who knows? Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe we'll be fine. We're at 8. Stop that. Stop this. Stop this, please. Anything with taunt. No. Anything with taunt. But that heals me. Refreshes 2, man. I'm at 6. Oh God. Well, so I have to kill them next turn, is what I'm hearing. Sure, why not? I think we're dead. I think we're dead. I guess I could have Deca Lunacied and then done a thing. I don't know. Quick shot for the kill. They're doing Exacxies. Yeah, I guess I should have decked and then tried to find anything that increases my armor. I'm gonna continue playing this at least until the next break because I do like this deck a lot. But fighting that feels pretty bad. I mean, again, you can't get too distracted by the win rates, right? Like, even though I did say, like, oh, you fight it, just concede. Just concede. You know, but that's more if you're, like, really metagaming, that kind of thing. And if you're just soullessly grinding yourself up the ladder, which is not always the healthiest relationship to have with a game. Yeah, let's do that. But outside of that, like, yeah, sure, it's 70-30, but people play poorly, right? Present company included. And so people will look at those numbers and they'll be like, oh, of course it's this. And you're like, okay, well, why? It's like, oh, they do damage. I'll go, okay. What cards, though? Like, they don't actually know why. Pallier. I'm going to take this.
Oh, it says explode!
Having a 1/3 is pretty good against Paladin. There's a little mole that I know. Having a 1/3 is pretty good in Paladin. We've really come a long way from Dire Mole. Oh, God. Really come a long way from Dire Mole. Thank you. This is Voltron? Well, kinda. It sure looks like it. It plays a lot of pieces like that. Please, help me find... Mancrick voice. My wife. Can I kill both of these? Shoot, shoot. No. If I shoot that, then do that. Shoot that, do that. Then that's gonna tip over for nothing. But I could just kill this, get a thing. That seems reasonable. Safety third. Oh, I love that.
Hello.
Hello.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Okay. Give me that good stuff. Oh. Mamma mia. What the heck? 8 toughness? Woo. Woo. Okay. I'm saving you for later. I do want to get this off the table. I'll just do this. We have gotten this card so many times. 3 times, in fact. Pixar mom level of booty.
My blade seeks vengeance.
I'm definitely not just I will not go. Fuck. Pretend this conversation never happened. Wow. That's sure is a border. Blade Master's Samuro. Okay. So I think I mean I'm just on Operation blow up all of your shit forever. right?
I wonder.
Do I care about this? The splash is kind of nice. Cheap splash damage, but they're starting to get big. Yeah, that's a lot. That's very extra. I mean, this game is extra. Ooh. By the holy light. I mean, I could just freeze this. I don't really need to get something down immediately. I kind of want to get her down.
Who's ready for a little show?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this card is just kind of absurd, right? With this, I mean, what is 1 damage over here going to do? 6. If they buff this, but I'll get more spell damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'll just pass. I do have devolving missiles in this deck. 2 copies, and we could find it, so I'm not super worried. I would like to get rid of this eventually, and then between, I feel reasonable. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Buy wand, get wand free. I've dealt dent. Ooh.
Reporting for duty.
They did, Mad Wolf. They did. Okay. This card's pretty good. 1 mana, draw 2. What is left? I've already reduced everything by 2. We have... Did I already use one of you? We have another draw in hand. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm just going to clear.
By the holy light.
Hello.
This game has some of the best emotes available.
May the light.
It's really good. It's really good. Just the hello. Web spinner. Oh. Okay. Three damage, or only 2. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. They played this. Oh, they didn't find that off of the thing. They found the 1/2 and this, so they have another 1-drop in their hand. Don't really want to get Mirror Entity. Got another Wind Portal. Ideally, there it is. Like a counter spell. All right, there we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see it. The card's so nice, I'd like to see it twice. Ooh, not bad. What do you do? That is bad though. What am I doing with my mana? I want to risk that for the Biscat. Yeah, I'll do it. I panicked. I admittedly thought that was the Flame Strike when I was using it. I was like, oh, it's not, so it's Fireball, but I don't have enough time to not do it. So I should still be fine, though, between Wingus and Dingus over here. Not ideal, though. I'd like to have cleared, and I was hoping to... I was trying to do the math on if I could, whether or not I could afford to hero power one of these things to then make it better to do this, or if I should have... if it's not worth it, instead just clear and shoot something else, but that's okay.
I do love a good study session.
Like, we can still just clear with a Flame Strike. But we are pretty close to being in, like, 8 life is not a lot. It is not a lot. What do we have? Portal? Why does this have to have 6 power?
I wonder.
I used my double devolving. What is that one? That's Portal. That card's not very good for us. Strike can clear, but I need to... This fucker. I mean, can I lead with Book? 7 and 3, 7 and 2. Add a random. How many do I have? That.
Time runs out on me.
Go down to 1, yeah.
By the holy light!
I might die here. This finding some secrets is pretty spicy. I'm running out of stuff. We're at 29. Yeah. Yeah, that whatchamacallit, Rain, that one turn screwed me. Yeah, I did a thing at the wrong time. Yeah, we got a taunt. That's not bad. Now the question is... Three to that and freezes it. I could crack that, freeze that, pop this. Play this +2, that's 5. That doesn't kill off that. That kills off that.
What to do? What to do?
I mean, this also lets me discover something. Maybe this is better. I kind of like doing this just for the counter spell.
Runs out on me.
Hot streak!
Sequencing wasn't great, but my brain is not fast on figuring out stuff anymore for this. Okay.
By the holy light! I'm going to throw the book at you.
We got another taunt.
Throw the book.
Hi.
Reporting for
I disagree, Badum Tish. Badum Tish said that it feels like we haven't been on top at any point in this match. I feel like we've been pretty... I mean, it hasn't felt great. I'm just doing this in case they have the Oops All Yogg or whatever it's called. Listen to that. I mean, I guess that breaks even.
My powers are never truly gone.
Hoping that, well, I was going to say for Avenge that we get a full clear. But not getting a full clear is not the worst, because that just swings in. So unless they get something, unless they get an Alex Straza, or like even if they have the heal one, we might be fine. I feel like we're in a pretty reasonable spot. Unless we exactly die to this. Okay. They're at 19, so I think we have, no, I think we still have, I think we're still fine. I think we're still fine. Yeah. Discover a spell, spell damage is probably a bit more relevant for this one. Ooh, draw 4 cards. I can't cast Flame Strike now, can I? I'm gonna get that off the board. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I might not need to this turn. I need to keep my taunt alive. So 5 ping trade.
Time runs out on me.
Yeah, I know time runs out on me. 5. Bell. Oh, I don't have a secret. That's fine. I played this so poorly. That's actually not bad. I played this so poorly. Yeah. Like if I know what I'm gonna do that, I shouldn't play this. I don't believe I should just play a bigger body because now I'm off lethal. Flame Strike is just enemy minions. I could have taken the Flame Strike to because it's better if my opponent rebuilds next turn. But I need to make an attack that clears. Like this takes 2 hits off of that, which is pretty relevant. Although there is the thing. That's a kind of effect I'm worried about. But now, depends on what we get off this Conjurer. I have 1 card left. I actually don't know what it is, but spin that wheel. Freeze a minion. They're at 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm dead. Quality is pretty good. I think I'm dead.
Demands retribution.
I hear you, pal. What do you do? Cast a random spell. I mean, we can high roll with that. I think it might be, sure. Oh. Shit, I read that wrong. No, I read it wrong.
fight.
Fuck. No! I mean, we're dead either way, right? I thought it did damage. I thought it buffed us and did damage. It does, but it does 4 damage plus 3, so it doesn't actually matter, right? Because there's still, it's not lethal. So in the end, it didn't actually matter, which is fine. Shoot. I should have tracked what was in my deck too. That's pretty important. But Timers and I do not get along well. Well, I don't know how true that is, but if I'm trying to think about the problem is I'm trying to think of like things that I am not concrete on because I still don't know all these cards, right? But yeah. I was trying to figure out like what was left in my deck, and that's usually something that you can track or you can have an add-on that does it for you. But yeah, that's fine. I mean, I played poorly and lost because of it, so that's okay. That's kind of the name of the game, but it's okay. I have to take another quick commercial break as per the schedule. Oh yeah, it would have been made by the Lunacy, the deck of Lunacy. That's correct. So then it was all for naught. But then I guess that means that we didn't have an out, at least on that turn. And I don't think the turn prior, if I make a thing, yeah, it didn't matter. May have mattered a bit if I play the 3-power creature over the totem, but we covered that. But I gotta take a quick break, and we'll be back, and maybe I will be the paladin. And by maybe, I mean it's likely. I'm probably going to finish off playing this paladin deck. But don't go away. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back. There we go. I jumped around. Possibly due to celebration of coming back to Is This Your Card? Let's close it out with some Paladin. Now, the deck that we'd been seeing primarily was Libram Paladin, where they played the Librams. But we could also play Secret Paladin. I haven't played this one, so I kind of want to give it a gander. I want to see what it's like. I want to see the world of Libram Paladin. Realistically, I want to continue playing that mage deck until I stop punting every other turn. But for now,
Uther versus Tyrande.
we have this to play.
You give me strength.
I will fight with honor.
Honor, eh? Huh. Where'd you go? I'm just going to use my handy dandy guide. If that's okay with all of you. I imagine I'm going to keep some of these cheap cards. Maybe not that. Maybe not this pen flinger. It feels like this card would probably be a bit better in a deck that isn't this one. But everything else seems pretty reasonable. They draw some cards. They're cheap. We want to get them out earlier than not. So yeah. Let's see what we're cooking with. Well met.
I cannot wait to read these.
We're against a priest, though. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Well, I know nothing about what priests do, so let's load up. Let's load up. You came here for mage? What? It doesn't even say mage anywhere. What is this? Oh, I've seen this card in Arena. 3 mana, 2/4. Taunt, Death Rattle. Restore 4 health to your hero. Oogie. What an annoying card.
Let me think. May the light grant you peace.
Ooh. Give a hoot, read a book. Sure, I'll do this. Sequencing. Although, I guess leading with this is kind of fine. You lead with this, you draw a thing. It's more likely that the holy stuff I have in my deck is going to benefit me than 3 random 1-drop minions. Dormant for 2 turns and rush. Shuffle the lowest card. So shuffle the coin and draw a card. Fancy. I kind of want to coin into this, though. This card seems pretty good.
I'm going to throw the book at you. Let the dead rest.
Read or the owl will eat you. You know, that's actually a card I haven't seen a lot of, and I mean, just like silence effects on an ETB. Like, Ironbeak Owl is a card that I just like, it's ingrained in my brain as this is the best card. Like, every deck needs one. I mean, Lifesteal's pretty good. But also, playing this lets me just immediately smash that. I guess this is actually fine right now. Enemy minions. Sure. We get a Light's Justice. Overdue Justice. Very funny. I should have probably led with this first, though.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
It's fine. Let the dead rest. 7 mana worth of spells to a 2 mana 2/1. They made it a 3 mana 2/1 now. From what I heard. Apotheosis. The hell am I looking at? Hi. Maybe I should have saved this. I didn't expect this to happen. The hell is this? What is this? Thankfully, we can we can freeze their stuff. You're not corrupted yet. Do I care about the lifesteal? Not really. Do I care about pushing damage? Yes.
Spells are fun. So fun.
Sure. How about we push... Well... Yeah, I kind of just like that this hits for 5. Freeze that.
Spells are fun.
Book hits that.
Fun.
Play this. Play all this.
Battle. Let the dead rest. Justice. Must move quickly.
Put them at 9. It's a card. It's not your card. What? This is this as a whole? What? Hold the phone. Taunt friendly characters? That includes that. What is this, like Reanimator? Did they just make a Reanimator Priest?
For justice. Battle.
Annoying. Annoying. Disappointed. Yeah, let's read a book. Oh, I guess that actually is not good, because Divine Shield prevents damage being dealt. So this isn't actually going to die, unless they play another rush creature.
The void is filled with many whispers.
Never mind, I'm a genius. Give me those books. Ooh. Good. I mean, not good in the sense that if I play this out with this, silence all enemy minions at the start. Well, I could do this on that crack and then play this. Why would I do that though? Can't I just play a? I should just play out a bunch of bullshit. That's what I should do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which equal? Nah. Yeah, I could just play out a bunch of trash. Ooh, that doesn't matter. Well, I could maybe, let's see, 2. Do I care about you? Maybe not right now.
I must move quickly. Let me think.
Summon a copy of this.
For justice.
Yeah, let's just push.
Let the dead rest.
Here's all my trash. What do you want to do about it? Yeah, that happened last turn. What? Knight of Anointment. Wow. I do like their card back, though. I will say that. I'll give it to them. Gotta give it to them. They got a good card back right there. Nice flowery. Oh, I'm still playing with the legend back. Crap. I have so many things that I want to kill.
More training?
They're silenced right now. We could rebuff. Yes. No DJ alternative. Silence just means that the card, when a card becomes silenced, it loses all text. Loses all text. Can't see. It's not even there.
More training?
More training. Deal to that.
My blade seeks vengeance.
Yoink. 2 cracks, so that should kill off that.
I hear and obey. The battle. Let the dead rest. Reporting for duty.
Everything looks up to code.
Oh, I do have the horse card. Good. Good. I'm glad of it.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
They have gained so much life. I gotta say, I mean, again, this may take time. There's plenty of games to play. Of course, I'm getting back at it. So, my knowledge of the game is minimal. And all that jazz. Draw a minion, draw a minion, draw a minion.
Shatrak will not fall in vain.
But wow, I'm finding myself in my favorite things about the game, coming back to the game, are the things that aren't actively playing the game. That is a little worrying, you know? Yoink. Sorry, this is like Storm.
Surprise inspection.
Stop moving stuff around! Sure. I won't play this secret. I don't believe I'm dead because Nightmare is not enough. You should buff first. Buffs can be used on all repeatedly. Wait, hold on. You can buff your creatures? Oh, I've been doing this. Oh, no. Oh, I've been doing this wrong the whole time. You'll have to excuse me. I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams. So Nightmare on this does kill me. I don't think I can kill them, but can I kill this Ysera? Maybe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, I could do that plus that. That's pretty good. That's reasonable. Because that gets me out of range. Yeah, I could just do that.
My blade seeks vengeance.
The Taunt Divine Shield. Oh, I should have done this math. 1, 2. I just need to get this up to 6, which is pretty easy.
I must move quickly.
I mean, that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Not up to 6. No, I'm gonna time out for this. Yeah, I'm gonna time out for that. I wanted to get this down. God. So this triggers when you play the spell burst, when you play one of the buffs. I could throw the buffs onto... Yeah, I could have thrown the buffs onto the creatures a little bit beforehand, but I believe that's what I was doing. Right? The buffs are free. Every buff I play, if this is in play, I get to return it. Oh, there's someone I haven't seen in a while. Are you gonna let me retune you when I do return if I do this? No. All right. Oh, and it does. There we go. I could double buff the minion. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm familiar with that. I don't think it changes that turn though. Like, I guess my goal was accomplished in the same way. Because I'm losing my board doing that anyways. But that's okay. Ooh. This could not... Yeah, this could work against them. Although I need to see what you are. Oh. That's a big dragon. Ahoy, Foxmar and team. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Is this 5? Do that, do that, do that, do that. I need to check to see which secrets I have in my deck. Okay, well, it's likely that... I mean, this is going to die. Can I kill you? 5... 12 plus 2, 14, 15 from this. These can't hit for more. I can hit them for 15. That's pretty good. They go to 2, but against a priest, 2 isn't dead. And this can only hit minion. I can't do 10 on that. So I think I'd rather keep that.
Purity. For justice.
Let's see what I got.
We'll fight back these brutes.
Okay. I have 2 of this card? Did I get... Oh, I must have gotten one of these from something else. I'm not gonna play out this. If I take 11 damage, I take 11, but I'm also worried about them having board wipes. Haha. Oh no. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. My own clone. I can't believe it. That's a little unfortunate. I'm the Libram deck, not you. Not you. I can shoot my own guy, which is kind of cool. Like, I can pen flinger to kill this. And then I get these back. I mean, now it doesn't matter because I only have one thing. Not a big fan of this. Shoot. I can shoot. I can shoot. This is only on attack. Get ready to hear these jerks say the word "hey loser" over and over again. Oh my god. This is a cast. After I cast a spell. So if I attack, this casts my secret, right? So it should... Oh, it doesn't return them. Okay, well that's boring. I guess I should have done... I didn't have another secret, actually. That's why. Oh, I shouldn't play that. Maybe I could have played one to get that, but I kind of want to keep these in case they have whatchamacallit, board wipe or a silence and a wipe. Sure, but I shouldn't have left this exposed. Apparently, somebody told me that this hit players before, and that seems disgusting.
light grant you peace.
Okay. That's a good card. 5. I don't have any.
For justice.
Am I just developing 2 of these? I guess I don't know if I'm going to need this thing moving forward.
For justice.
I'm going to try and kill them next turn. It was nerfed? I mean, if this hits players, this card, like, that's disgusting. What? Why? That's so messed up. I mean, maybe if it had a different, oh, no. That spell's not bad. Oh, okay. We still have one of the gain life, make a thing spells. Nope, we lose. Okay.
The victory is yours.
Well, all right, let's give it another shot. Reanimator Priest. That was not on my list of things to run into today. I have a list here of decks to expect to see. And unless it's by a different name. Unless that's Rally Priest. Is that Rally Priest?
For the light. For my daughter.
I will fight with honor.
Huh. Okay. Divine Shield and Rush. You seem pretty good. First day of school seems pretty good. Yeah, this all seems pretty good. This whole hand seems pretty good.
May the light.
We're against another priest. I remember, I mean, Wild Reanimator deck, Reanimator Priest and Wild, I'm very familiar with Obsidian. What's its nuts?
Let the dead rest.
What a good card that was.
May the light grant you peace.
More like a witch than a warden.
Yeah, Holy Smite deal. I had a second there where I was just like, wait a minute, that's 3 damage. Okay. Okay. What did you play? Discover a spell. Reduce the cost of spells in my hand by 1. Holy smokes. Reduce the cost of holy cards in my hand. I don't really have anything. Oh, that's a good one.
For justice, let the dead rest.
Giddy up. These dormant cards are kind of interesting because we had seen them previously in, whatchamacallit. Like they had just been in the single player kind of games. Single player modes. Your opponent casts a spell. This says I cast a secret. But What if?
For the Alliance and my family. I fight.
Let the dead rest.
Actually, I could have... Yeah, I can still do it. Oh, it only triggers if you cast from your hand. It doesn't say that. Hearthstone, you're not winning any points with me, I gotta tell ya. Maybe I've just been spoiled by Legends of Runeterra. Nice raised dead. What about... Oh no, backstab! Oh, we're against Miracle Priest. This card seems really good. 3 damage to your hero, and then return 2 friendly minions for 0 mana. Oh, I remember you.
I wonder.
Cursed Vagrant? Oh. Huh. Interesting. So I could do this, Pen Flinger, hit that. Get the stealth minion out of the way. Is this better than Wingus and Dingus? Maybe. I kind of don't like the idea of killing this off just yet, especially with that. I mean, I could just develop some powerful cards. This and this. Yeah, let's just do that. They might also think that we have Get Down in our hand. I could just save this for later, too. This being at 0 is pretty huge, I suppose, but getting... Yes, absolutely.
My blade seeks vengeance.
It's not immediately obvious, but it's consistent. True, but I think immediately obvious is also kind of important, right? I think it's the they paid money. I think this is when you unlock the thing. Right? That was pretty good. We're at 19. What do you? It's the highest one. That's that. Do I need to do this? The big taunt creature is kind of annoying. This is also kind of annoying.
This is not what we stood for.
We're attacking that anyways. I guess I can hit this so it doesn't get hit with Holy Smite. I still want to save that too. This Libram costing 3 mana. It's not bad. Deciphering the arcane lore of Hearthstone rules interactions. I'm no stranger to them being not very straightforward. But even so. Giddy up. Ooh, that's lethal. Yeah, let's go in on the horse.
Rotten to the core.
Horse lethal. It reminds me, yeah, Hearthstone rules interactions remind me of a classic local Victoria Magic the Gathering ruling, where there was a card There's a card called Chimeric Idol. I wonder if we have this. There's a card called Chimeric Idol.
I will fight with honor.
That says tap all lands you control and it becomes a 3/3 creature. And normally it's not a creature. And basically there was a rules interaction involving cards that would tap artifacts but not tap creatures, or vice versa. And there was a question like, so I have 2 of these, like, what happens? Are these tapped or are these untapped? And the judge at the time gave the ruling of tap one and untap the other. Just one of each. And that's kind of just Hearthstone, it feels like. It's just like, hey, so this one card works this way and this other card works the other way. What's the deal? And it's like, yeah, we had to split it down the middle, make things fair. This was also, this was a story from like, 20 years ago now. So, but yeah, different times. You don't have any silence effects, right? Yeah, cut that turtle in half. Evenly distributing turtle. I do like that there seems to be a little more like... Okay, well, never mind then. Kind of just ruined my point as well. Let's play another game. That was quick. I got time for one more. Maybe even more. Who's to say? A vanilla 1/2 flyer for 2 mana. It's busted. Busted in half.
Uther versus Medivh.
Medivh. That's a name I haven't heard
Games begin. I will
in a long
fight
time.
with honor.
What just happened? So I have a card that mentions Cthulhu in my deck, and I thought nothing of it. Well, apparently.
I cannot wait to read these.
You gonna do anything on 2? Or am I safe? Should I coin this? Coin that? Evolving Missiles is kind of a pisser, but
Quickly.
do I want to get this up to 4?
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Don't tell me what to do, Uther. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? It's just Exodia. Bird? Okay. Sure, even bigger. From our extensive experience playing this deck, the mage deck, we've discovered that they have no healing and that they're all in on missiles. And that's okay. One down.
May the light grant you peace.
I kind of want to do that first. Oh! Ah! Let's dance. Actually, hold up. You're coming off.
The light dim. Fight.
It's okay. We still have another Libram. The 2-mana one. The 2-mana one's pretty good. Also, devolving missiles, I imagine, is going to get a little more awkward if we have more Divine Shield minions moving forward. So, yeah, I'm cool with that. Not bad. Are you worth more with Divine Shield? No. No.
Repent.
I don't like having this, though.
Repent.
+2 spell damage is a bit too much. Good old mech mage. No, my placement. I could have put my cog. I could have put my cog master on the left side. This is unbelievable. Well, no. Brittlebone says if it changed, and we have healing. So we can either, and weapons. So we can either hit something with a weapon to get this to change in order to use this, or we can, heal. Because we have healing. I could also just play this as a 3/3. I don't know. Don't really have much to do. I could play you. You're a 1/6. Just make a thing. Make a thing, play a secret. You got 6 toughness. I'm going to play you. This survives a flame strike. I'm going to play it. Mind you, this isn't exactly a board where you're... I can't foresee them flame striking here. I have 2 books? Wowee.
Oh, it says explode!
Rude. Summon all the basic totems? No, my Cogmaster. No, my Cogmaster. I guess I get a free pen flinger if I want to do this. I could also just do this. Smack them for 5. It's kind of funny. They lose that next turn. They fill their board. I don't know if that really matters. The lifesteal on this feels pretty relevant, though, so maybe I want to hold out for that. So I could pen flinger. That's a good hit. May the light grant you peace.
I must move quickly.
All frozen enemies. Well... check out my extremely threatening board. Sometimes with Pally, that's all you need. That's all you need. Just a board of 1/1s. Sometimes you're odd Pally, sometimes you're even Pally. Sometimes you're comedian Adam Pally. I mean, there are a lot of options. This card plus this seems pretty reasonable too. Although... what the family channel was that? Oh, I might die. they put it on the taunt. I have to survive until next turn. I think I can do that.
For justice.
Maybe. If I can survive until next turn, I can gain a bunch of life. I mean, 16 damage. And they're a mage. A mage doing 16 damage. It's not happening. Ooh, that's a good sign. Yeah, kill this thing. That's fine. I don't... yes. No. No. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, get rid of this 3/3. Get rid of this 3/3. Yeah. Space Carl is saying they changed one of the basic totems. I believe recently. Like relatively recently. This was also a new thing to me. Oh good.
I cannot wait to read these.
One heal, please. I kind of want to get this off the table. Although maybe getting this is probably better. They used both their devolving missiles because this wasn't found as well. This wasn't discovered. Oh no. I mean, they can discover more devolving missiles, but this is a bit... This might be difficult to deal with. I mean, they're a mage. They could... Yeah, they could throw a whole bunch of spells at it. That also works. Jeez Louise. Well, I don't feel very good about this game now. Because I'm at 13, I'm at 9. They used, I think they fireballed twice though, right? God, so many things happen now. On the left-hand side, you can kind of see, you know, things that have just happened throughout the game. But it recounts every little ditty. Easy. 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 Never didn't have it.
I'm going to throw the book for justice.
I mean, we might still be dead. I'm just going to play out as many bodies as possible. They fireballed twice. They devolving twice. They used one of their spells. I don't know what it's called. Cost 5 mana. And they've used both, or they used one of the Cthulhu things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we might be. I think we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I've never felt better. Flame Strike. Oh. What?
I will break your body.
Come on, come on, Libram, Libram, Libram. Oh, shit. I can kinda live. I mean, if I play this, and then I do this, I'm dead. If I attack into this, I'm dead. If I do this, I'm dead. Yeah, 6/6 with taunt. Huh. I feel like I'm dead in every little way. I'm gonna concede.
The victory is yours.
No, I'm dead on board, right? I'm dead on board. Either way. That's been the week of standard for now. For Hearthstone. Standard ladder. That's one of the ways. One of the many ways you can play Hearthstone. There was lifesteal on the weapon. It's +5, but I take 6 by attacking to that. So it's effectively, I guess it's like -1. Yeah, I know that the thing has lifesteal. I'm dead. I'm losing that game. I'm losing that game. I'm losing that game, and I'm at time. What I mean is that I'm dead on board because I don't have a board. Because I'm down to 0 cards. My opponent's up 3 card. They're up life. And I got nothing. That's what we call as dead. Anywho, next week, I'm going to continue to play Constructed of some sort. But I keep pressing on the wrong button. But instead, I'm going to be playing a little thing called Classic. If you're not familiar with what Classic is, it's all the cards you know and love. Such as Leroy Jenkins. That's a card you know and love. Such as Alex. We're playing back at the old school. This is my bread and butter. It's my bread and butter. I actually don't know if it goes as back as... No, so it doesn't have the first couple of sets or whatever. No Sludge Belcher. Good. But that's for next week. And for now, this is the end of this week. So I want to give a big thank y'all to everybody that showed up, everybody that played today. This was a boatload of fun. I said boatload of fun like I was doing everything in my ability to lie to you. And not everything. Because, of course, I wouldn't lie to any of the fine folks out there watching. Any of the fine folks, and especially not the people that subscribe to us through twitch.tv or YouTube, or support us through the Patreon. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Because of all the help that we receive through that, we're able to do this. It's because of your money that I'm able to lose for 3 hours and not completely hate myself. So thank you for all of that. It means a lot. As well as, I mean, and if I hated myself moving forward, then, I mean, I'm not on the following streams upcoming, such as the Cantor Horses Club tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Dice Friends tomorrow, the start of the Candlekeep Mysteries at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm not on any of Mine O'Clock, where they dig holes. I'm not on any of Control, Talking Simulator, where they play Control, or Let's Nope, where they play Resident Evil 6. But I am on Crossing the Streams, which is on Jackbox on Wednesday, and that's far enough into the week to tell you what's going on. If you want more of that information, you can find it at loadingreadyrun.com/live. And speaking of live, here are some of the people that subscribed to us while live over the past couple of hours. John Dare, back for the 85th month. Holy I didn't know numbers went that high. Welcome back. Gekyo Ryu, back for the 88th month. Live concert performance by Hearth and the S-Tones. But Rhythm Cafe was last stream? What about laugh stream? Okay. Great Sacrifice are back for the 40th month. Welcome back. Surf Downstage is back for the 2 years. Happy birthday. Glad to see you. Circus of Kirkus is back for the 36th month. That's 3 years. Congratulations. Third Tale is back for the 11th month. That's basically 1 year. Inside Pigeon is for the 38th month. Okay, we're getting a little close to 4 years. Scythinin is back for the 61st month. Again, that's just a little over 5 years, but that's okay. Passerby for the 49th month. Again, we're just 1 month over. Yeah, that would have been 4 years if you hadn't. See, now Pipshard 4, 6 months. That's half of the way. That's a nice right down the middle. Zach Fade 808 is back for the 9th month. And while it's not down the middle, that's 3/4 away, and that's a milestone because that's basically a child, a sub baby, if you will. TPR Jones is back for the 74th month. Okay, that's 2 Baker Dozens month plus some more, but it's okay. For a number that big, it's hard for me to say anything else. Nico Spud is back for the 53rd month. That's totally off the charts. Good grief, I'm old. Same also. 2 Pump Timmy, oh my god, what a name, gave 500 bits to the channel. I can't tell you how much I love your content, Wheeler. Thank you for being you. Gosh, I wish my parents said the same thing to me. And thank you for the bits. And Clockwork is back for the 83rd month. And again, we're just a little short of 7 years. I mean, Jesus. That's so many. Holy smokes. Well. Hey. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go play Magic the Gathering and try to rebuild my confidence. Okay, bye.